everyone, and welcome back to another figure opening video today. Today I am really excited to be opening up the 2020 Sakura Miku figure that came out a few days ago in Japan. Oh my god, I am so excited to be opening this figure today. I'll be really honest with you all, we have recorded quite a few figure openings recently that I haven't edited, but I'm going to put this one as a top priority for editing. So hopefully it should be coming out soon. And I guess whatever date this comes out as will be a release date. But anyway, oh god, yeah, okay. Let's kick things off by looking at the box. So, as you can see, we have our Hatsune Miku logo up here in the top right corner. On the other side, we have our Taito and Jaya Prize logos. And on the front, we just have Hatsune Miku taking up the whole front image here. This is beautiful. And oh my god, there are so many things I want to be talking about with this figure. But we're gonna wait until we have opened it, which hopefully will be very, very soon. In the background, you can see there are lots of beautiful cherry blossom flowers. This is very pretty, beautiful effect. Even some petals coming off here, like they're blowing in the wind. And then down here, we have our Sakura Miku logo and our 2020 version figure. This is stunning, oh my god, all right. So that's the front. On the side over here, we have some images of Miku from behind. You can see there's quite a few big cherries this year. It's very interesting. And down here we have another view from the other side. Again, adorable view there. Looks like we have the same stand. I'm excited to see that too. And then on the back, as you can see, we have our Hatsune Miku logo up here. And Miku is pretty close up in this image. You can see that we've got quite a cute photo of Miku here. Again, this looks very frameable. Wow, a lot of these boxes are very, very frameable. And again, down here we have the same things we had on the other side, the Sakura Miku and the 2020 version bit down here. And then on the side over here, we have the illustration for this year. This year, the artist is Aishima. Definitely go check out their art. I will post a link somewhere around the bottom here, or their Twitter handle, so you can go check them out. But very, very pretty picture. I mean, look how beautiful that looks. God, I wish I could draw that well. On the bottom, we just have a pink bottom with some cherry blossom flowers and a few little squiggles here, probably to show wind. And then on the top, we just have the same information that we had on the front and the other front over here. So yeah, let's get this open. Okay, and in with our knife. So yeah, as I said, we actually have recorded a few figures before this one, and I feel kind of bad that we haven't got those ones kind of released yet, but I really, really wanted to open up this figure, so I promise they will come at some point. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, it's all plasticky. And here comes the moment of truth. Oh, you can't really tell. I was hoping we could actually see something here. Okay, wow, this looks like there's a lot of parts. Her hair, of course, is probably... Yeah, of course, her hair is loose. And we have our stand. Alright, let me get this all unpackaged. 1 second. Okay, stand. And here is our stand. And this stand, again, is beautiful. It has the same cherry blossom pattern that we had before on the previous 2019 Sakura Miku figure. But actually, I did check. The flowers are a little bit different here. I'll have to put my hand behind it so you can see them. But these flowers are beautiful. There's a few more over this side. And yeah, the petals coming off. Beautiful, beautiful stand here. We have our 2 holes here for her feet. Again, these have different patterns, so we know which foot goes into which hole. And on the back, oh, I don't really need to show you the back. Actually, you can see it through here. You can see the artist there. It says Artist Zima, and then Krypton Future Media Inc. and Pia Pro Net, and so on and so forth. Taito Corp, made in China. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see because it is see-through. But what a beautiful, beautiful stand. So let's put you down over here. And then into our figure herself. I am going to be really honest with you all. This is easily my favorite figure so far this year. This is beautiful. Oh my god. There's so much I want to talk about everything here. But to kick things off, we do need to put her hair into the correct holes. Again, we have 2 different holes, if it will focus, 2 different holes of different shapes. So we'll have to put in the first one. Let's put this down for a second. This one is a bit of an odd shape here, so we'll put that into there. There we go. Oh, that fits really nicely. Cool, that's a beautiful sound. And then we have this shape over here for this side. So they do correspond to their respective holes. So we'll just push you in like, oh, wow, this doesn't want to go in. Why is that? Oh, it looks like there's a bit too much plastic on this hairpiece. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have to force this in. Okay, give me 1 second, because that is not going in. And here is the figure herself. And oh my god, she is beautiful. Getting her hair in was a little bit of a pain, and I'll be really honest with you all, I actually had to cut a little bit of plastic off of the figure. You can see there's this tiny little bit here, because the hair actually didn't go in. There was a little bit too much plastic on the connector, so we had to chip just a little bit off. And I feel so bad that I've had to do that. But it was the only way to get that hair in. It was either that or break it, and I don't want to go breaking it. But anyway, hopefully that's the only disappointment we have in today's video. So let's get straight into looking at her face. So as you can see, we have these beautiful pink eyes here. These are very, very pretty. Her nose sticks out, wow, actually it sticks out quite a bit there. And her mouth is agape. And her mouth has a beautiful amount of detail to it, like her tongue and the outside of her mouth are 2 different shades of pink. And also there is a bit of white at the top there, so that's very, very pretty. Her hair as well has this beautiful pink misty kind of colour to it. It's a little bit translucent and comes down in many, many different spikes here. This is also beautiful, very, very pretty here. And very realistic. I like that in a lot of these figures. Sometimes it's just a solid block, so it's nice to see each part separated on its own. You can also see that she is wearing a mic, and this mic also has a nice amount of detail to it. Also with her headset having this nice kind of pink pattern there, and the same underneath here. Very pretty. You can also see she has these 2 very beautifully detailed cherries on each side of her hair, with these 2 little pieces coming off to represent leaves, I suppose. That is the same on both sides here. But the most stunning part about her head is her hair. And oh my god, her hair is beautiful. Before we get to any of these, I just want to highlight that the color goes from a very light pink to a much darker shade throughout, and then comes out into this nice clearer pink plastic down here, so we can kind of see through it. What a beautiful, beautiful design. That's the same on the other side too, but this one actually twists a bit, which is even cooler. And again, look at that shading, that's so detailed. Look how pretty that is. Again, down to our nice kind of clearer plastic with a nice sharp jump here. Again, very pretty. Wow, look at that, jeez. But the part I have not highlighted yet, that is actually the most beautiful part of this whole figure, are these cherry blossom flowers on her hair. These are unbelievably pretty. I mean, oh my god. They have this beautiful translucent plastic to them. Hopefully the camera can pick this up, with a nice darker pink in the middle. And there are 4 flowers. There's one here on this piece of hair, one up here with a little bit of a darker pattern, one over here, again with the same kind of colouring, and then there's a tiny dinky little one underneath there, which is also very, very pretty. This is such a big improvement from the last figure. Last year's figure was very, very pretty, but this just adds a whole new level of beauty. Very, very impressed with that. Oh, look at, oh my god, sorry, I'm loving this. Oh, blimey. I wonder if you're going to be #1 this year. Oh. Anyway, that is her head and her hair. Let's move to her body. So as you can see, she's wearing this white top. This white top is very, very pretty. It has a little pink bit up here with a beautiful pink tie. Even the collars have a nice kind of pink trim to them. It's very, very pretty there. And then her tie has these 2 little black lines there and this beautiful cherry blossom logo there. Hopefully the lighting will let that get picked up because, yeah, the day is a little bit all over the place. But this top has beautiful folds to it. As you can see, her body is kind of twisted at this weird angle, and the folds represent this very, very nicely. You can see it comes all the way around the back to the front, so very, very pretty, and it feels very natural. Very, very nice. Yeah, there's the same kind of folds over here too, where her body is bent here, and again, the attention to detail is impeccable. I cannot fault this at all, other than the hair problem. Oh. But then, besides this, we have these beautiful sleeves. This is nice because it's going back to the kind of original Miku style, where she would have her kind of Vocaloid boards up here where she could talk, like her kind of computer digitalized whatever. And this has a beautiful translucent color to it too. You can see my finger underneath, going from a darker pink all the way to this lighter pink. She does have all of this digital information here nicely detailed. There is also this little black ribbon up here, which is very pretty. And then inside the sleeve, you can see that it's all hollowed out inside. The whole arm has been formed, and her hand has also been nicely formed there. There's not too much detail, like there isn't any nails there, but you're not really supposed to be looking for them, I suppose. But each finger has been molded separately on its own. And that is the same over on this side. Again, we have that beautiful design. We have the 01 over here for Miku. Again, it's nice to keep that. We have the same kind of things over here, the digital stuff. Again, this beautiful clear plastic with this nice white outline there. But this time her hand is up as if she is beckoning. Now this feels like the Miku I know, as if she's at a live concert trying to beckon you to love her. Very, very pretty. I do like this a lot. But there you go, that is the top half of her body. Okay, and moving down her body, as we can see, we have this beautiful pink kind of strap coming off here. This is the same with most Miku figures. It has this nice triangle pattern, and it's a pink color instead of the typical green or black color that we have usually. And then her skirt. Oh my god, her skirt is very, very pretty. As you can see, there are many different folds in different places, like there's one here, and I believe there's one at the back here behind the hair. It just makes it feel so natural and so, well, just realistic. But then this has all natural, very unique folds going all the way around the bottom of the skirt and around this white trim, so it's also very, very pretty. Wow, the attention to detail on this figure is really impressive. Okay, let's move down to her legs. And moving down to her legs, as you can see, she's wearing these thigh-high boots. These are a very nice shiny plastic, which is very, very different to the matte plastic we have had up here. So there is a nice contrast between the two. And one of the more interesting parts about these boots is that usually the boot itself would actually be stuck to the leg as one solid piece. But I don't know if you can pick it up. There is actually a tiny gap all the way around. Look, you can probably see it here. Tiny gap all the way around, separating the boot from the leg. So that's a very, very unique trait for this. Very, very pretty. But then moving down a little bit more, we have these nice folds into the boot itself. Again, there's a nice interesting pattern there. And we have a white sole down here with some nice texture for grip. We also have the little plastic pieces coming out here to go into the stand. So I guess we should put her in her stand. I can't really tell which side's the front, so that's really tough. Okay, let's put her in her stand. Okay, and here she is in her stand, and absolutely beautiful. What a stunning, stunning figure this is. Oh my god, I'm so happy to get her. We spent about 2,000 yen in the game center trying to get her, so yeah, quite impressed with this one. Okay, let's give you all a few stunning shots of this figure. Let's take a look. and let's go and take you to your new home. Let's go for a walk. So yeah, this is a very, very pretty figure. And I feel kind of bad at the same time, because we did open a few figures before this one. There is a small preview, I guess. They will come out eventually, I promise, I promise. But I really wanted to open this one up today, and this is going to be going up beforehand. So you're going to go up here next to last year's Miku, and with these two here, we can now do a little bit of a comparison. You can see that the cherries are much, much bigger on this Miku here compared to last year. Last year's design was a little bit more plasticky, whereas this seems a lot more realistic, so absolutely massive improvement. And again, instead of the cherry blossom pattern being on the hair over here, we actually have real cherry blossom kind of style. Well, I don't even know how to say this, like actually been molded onto the hair, so that's beautiful, beautiful. But that is the 2020 Sakura Miku figure. So thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, please do give us a like and please subscribe for many more figures coming to you very, very soon. Okay, bye!